don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ken, and we'll be calling the opener of the Rangers versus the Yankees in the Bronx. On the bump for the Yankees is going to be prospect rookie pitcher Elmer Rodriguez facing off against the crafty veteran Jacob deGrom, certainly no stranger to the Yankees. So, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll for today. I want to thank everybody for taking time to come into the stream and listen to a little bit of baseball this evening. Your support is always appreciated. It looks like we have a new member, Daniel Athens. Thank you for joining the membership. Part of your package is going to be getting early shots on the previews. Hey, Josette, welcome to the stream. John Mazzola, Kaz, of course, Faithful, Margaret, and Jonathan, Yanks for Life. Appreciate all of you hopping in. The support is always appreciated. And my sister Nancy. Tonight, the lineup is going to consist of, for the Rangers, Carter is going to be leading off playing center field, followed by Corey Seager in the 2-hole at shortstop. In the 3-hole is going to be third baseman Josh Young. Cleaning up will be Jock Peterson, DH in this evening. Former Yankee farmhand Ezekiel Duran will be at second base, hitting out of the 5-hole. In the 6-hole is going to be first baseman Jake Berger. In left field will be Asuna hitting in the 7-hole. Behind the dish is going to be Danny Jansen hitting in the 8-hole, and bringing up the rear is going to be Andrew McCutchen playing right field. And as I said before, on the bump is going to be Jacob deGrom. For your New York Yankees, leading off playing center field, Trent Grisham. In the 2-hole is going to be the captain, Aaron Judge, playing right field. In the 3-hole is going to be Cody Bellinger playing left field. Cleaning up will be the DH, Jason Dominguez. In the 5-hole will be second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the 6-hole, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Behind the dish will be the catcher Austin Wells hitting in the 7-hole. At third base, Ryan McMahon will be hitting in the 8-hole. And bringing up the rear and being the secondary leadoff hitter is going to be Yankees shortstop Jose Caballero. And as I said before, on the bump is going to be Elmer Rodriguez making his debut in the Bronx and in his pinstripes. Will the pinstripe magic affect Erod and have him throwing the game of his life? I sure hope so. Yankees are currently on a 4-game winning streak, so we will see what we see. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 699 subscribers. Our next milestone is 700, so we are just one away. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be spectacular. So how are we feeling about the game with the kid pitching tonight? Well, he's not facing DeGrom. He's facing the Rangers, who he faced already. DeGrom will do what DeGrom will do. We've got some guys that hit him well and some guys that don't. He is a fireballer and he seems to be healthy. So he's been pitching well this season. I think the first time that Erod faced the Rangers in Arlington is his major league debut. He had the nerves, obviously. Saw the breaking balls up. A lot of his pitches were up. He was overjuiced and overthrown. I think his second time out of the hopper, you're going to see better results. If you have not, take time to head over to my channel and check out the short that I dropped concerning yesterday's game. A little bit different, but I think you'll like it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think. We're just about a minute or so before first pitch, so we'll be about to get it underway. So, as we're hitting the 7 o'clock hour for this game, what are y'all's dinner plans? Anything good for tonight? I guess nobody ate. All right, roger that. The butter burgers. Okay, Josette. You told me that you were interested in partaking in one of those. So was it worth the wait? Rodriguez numbers on the major leagues is 0 for 1 in his first start. 4.50 ERA. He only went 4 innings, had no strikeouts and 4 walks. So it is no longer his first start. I think he has a solid game plan for the Rangers. I think that he will execute better this time than he did the last time. And Rodriguez sets, and the first pitch is on the way. And the sinker is just a little bit low. Count is 1-0. Carter's hitting 170 on the season, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a 588 OPS. And Erod sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the 4-seamer is just a bit high. Count is 2-1. All right, kid, let's rock and roll. Erod sets, he fires, and the sinker is in there and swung on and missed. Count is evened at deuce deuce. What color is your goose? Rodriguez sets and fires, and that pitch is way up high. Count is now full. Rodriguez sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low. That is going to be a ball 4 to Carter. This was something that we saw in his first start. So the Rangers have a runner at first with nobody out, and Corey Seager coming up to bat. His average is .213 on the season, 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. Rodriguez sets and he fires. He paints the inside corner for call, strike one. That was a 96 mile an hour fastball, so his velocity has gotten up there a little bit. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call, strike two. Seager is going to challenge this one. And it is overturned. Seager got it right. Pitch missed by 0.3 of an inch. So the count is now 1-1. And Erod sets, fires, and the sinker paints the inside corner for call, strike two. Count is 1-2. Rodriguez sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is evened at deuce deuce. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream. And the next pitch is down low. Count is now 3-2. Rodriguez sets. And there is a pickoff attempt at first. Carter is back just ahead of the throw. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. I don't know. The umpire's yapping at Boone. I'm not sure exactly about what. Rodriguez sets, and the fastball is down low. And that is ball four. So the Rangers are going to have runners at first and second with Rodriguez's second straight walk. Coming up to bat is Josh Jung. He's hitting .325 on the season, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a .756 OPS. And there's a pickoff attempt at second. Carter is back in safely. Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a slider inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is even at 1-1. Rodriguez sets and he fires, and the pitch is hammered foul down the right field line. Count is 1-2 on Young. So anticipate looking for a sider down low to go for the swing and miss. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right field. The captain is going to get the ball. He's going to fire the ball in. It's cut off by Goldschmidt. So the bases are now juiced full of Rangers. Nobody out in the first. And there's a mound visit going on. And it's an entire infield and catcher meeting. Jock Peterson's coming up to bat, hitting .205 on the season, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a .607 OPS. Rodriguez sets. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Yankees are in set back in double play depth. Rodriguez sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to center field. Grisham is backing up, and he is going to make the play deep. Rudder is tagging second and third. The Carter is going to score. Seager is going to tag and make it to third. So the Rangers now have runners at first and third with 1 out. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and this is going to drop in front of Judge. Another run is going to score. Rangers going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. It is now 2-0 Rangers. Coming up to bat is Jake Berger. Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. I think that's the first pitch that he's thrown to a batter that is actually a strike. Rodriguez sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. Berger's hitting .216 on the season, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, and a .636 OPS. And the pitch is on the way, and Berger cannot hold up on the swing. Count is 1-2. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the pitch is bounced to Jazz. Jazz is going to flip to Caballero for the out. No relay to first. So Young is going to move to third. Rangers have runners at first and third. There are 2 outs. Hey, Raymond. Alejandro Osuna coming up to bat. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the 4-seamer is inside. Count is 1-0. And the fastball is up and swung on and fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. Rodriguez sets. He fires, and he's going to clip the batter. Jesus. So that's going to put the bases loaded once again. Danny Jansen coming up to bat. Matt Blake is making a trip to the mound. Definitely not the start that we expected here in the Bronx. But the game is still within reach, so time to calm down, kids. You got 7 people behind you. And the pitch is on the way. The fastball is going to be right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Rodriguez is at 29 pitches. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul tipped into the glove of Wells. Count is 0-2. Erod sets and fires, and that fastball is off the plate. All right, kid, it's time to throw a breaking pitch down. You will be successful. You cannot blow fastballs past everybody in the major leagues, especially the way you're locating. Rodriguez sets and he fires, and the slider kicks away from Wells. And another run is going to score. Osuna and Berger are both going to advance. So the Texas Rangers now have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Count is evened at 2-2 on Jansen. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the pitch is foul down the third base line. Count's going to remain 2-2. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Rodriguez sets, pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of the at bat. Looks like they've got some activity stirring in the Yankee bullpen. Rodriguez sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of the at bat. And it looks like Yarbrough is warming up. Rodriguez sets and fires, and this ball is grounded, Jose. He fires across the diamond for the third out of the inning, but not before the Rangers score 3 runs in the top of the first. Rangers are going to strand 2 runners on board. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the first is Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. Definitely not the start that we wanted to see out of Erod coming out for his second major league start. We're going to head to our major league scoreboard. In the top of the third, the Orioles and the Marlins are tied up at 3 apiece. In the bottom of the third, the Athletics and Phillies are locked up at 0s. Top of the third, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 3-2. Bottom of the third, the Blue Jays lead the Rays 2-0. In the top of the third, the Twins lead the Nationals 2-1. As you know, heading to the bottom of the first, Rangers lead the Yankees 3-0. And that is our active scoreboard for the night. For those that are here, if you could, please drop your vote in our active poll. There are 14 votes at this point. Tonight is Elmer Rodriguez's debut in the Bronx. How many innings will he pitch? And I had it as 3, 4, and 5 plus. Maybe I should have gone a little bit lower. And DeGrom sets. The first pitch is on the way. It paints the outside of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Grisham is hitting 176 on the season, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. DeGrom sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Grisham. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is in the dirt. Count is 1-2 on Grisham. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and outside. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls this one straight back. Yeah, John, there's a reason that they have Grisham leading off. And DeGrom sets. He fires, and the fastball is fouled off. Count remains 1-2 or 2-2. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now full on Grisham. Like I've said many times before, Grisham sees more pitches per at bat than anyone in the major leagues. He is at 7 already. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to first base. Berger is going to flip it to Grom for the first out of the inning. That was an 8-pitch at bat for Grisham. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. First pitch is on the way, and the captain fouls it off. Count is 0-1. DeGrom sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is evened out 1-1. DeGrom sets and fires, and the slider is going to hit behind the plate. Count is 2-1 on the captain. DeGrom sets, and the pitch is on the way, and Judge hammers this one to right field. And this is going to drop in. It's going to hit the wall. Judge is rounding first, heading to second. And the captain is going to be in there for a stand-up double. First hit of the night for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and Bellinger hammers this one to right center field. This one is going, and it hits off the top of the wall. Holy crap. But Judge is going to round third and score. Damn, that was within inches of being a home run. That one hit right off the top of the wall. So the Yankees are going to close the gap to 3-1. There is one out, a runner on second, and Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and Dominguez guys this one into shallow left field. Osuna is waiting on it, and he makes the play for the second out. Damn it. One pitch outs. I freaking hate. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pitch is on the way. The curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Jazz. Hey, Clint. Welcome to the stream. DeGrom sets and Jazz swings over the top of the changeup. Count is 0-2. Jazz is hitting .213 on the season, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, and a .630 OPS. DeGrom sets and he fires. The pitch is in the dirt. Count is 1-2 on Jazz. DeGrom is at 17 pitches on the inning. And the pitch is on the way. And Jazz slings at a slider in the dirt. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the first. Yankees get a run to close the gap 3-1. Coming up to bat in the top of the second is going to be Andrew McCutchen, Carter, and Corey Seager. 9-1-2. So let's hope this second inning fares better for Erod than the first did. If you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. We have 15 votes already. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. This evening's broadcast is being simulcast on the Hardcore Sports Network. So if you're not a member of Hardcore Sports or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. There are QR codes in your upper left and right-hand corners of the stream. Left is for Hardcore Sports. Right is for Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are at 699 subscribers on Yankees The Ugly Truth. One away from our next milestone of 700. Anything you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. Well. For those of you just dropping into the stream, we are headed to the second inning. Score is 3-1 Rangers. Rookie pitcher Rodriguez had a rough first inning with quite a few walks, was not around the strike zone, and it cost us tonight. And the first pitch to McCutchen is a ball outside. Count is 1-0. McCutchen is hitting .205 on the season with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. And the pitch is grounded to McMahon. McMahon fills it cleanly and shoots it to Goldie at first. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Carter. He does not have an official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance and then subsequently scored a run. And Rodriguez sets. The pitch is on the way. The curveball is in there for strike one. Count is 0-1. Give him some breaking stuff, kid. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is driven to right field. And that is going to be off the wall. Judge is going to field it and fire it into second. Not before Carter slides in with a double. Coming up to bat is Corey Seager. Does not have official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. Pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker that paints the inside part of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is tap foul. Count's going to be 1-2. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the fastball is up high. Count is evened at deuce. What color is that goose? Rodriguez sets, fires, and the change. Actually, I think that's a curveball is in the dirt. Count is now full on Seager. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. To grab some bench Corey. You have just been retired via the K, and that is Rodriguez's first strikeout of the night. Josh Young is coming up to bat, 1-for-1 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is going to step on it, and that is going to do it for the Rangers in the top of the second. Coming up in the bottom of the second for the Yankees is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Wells, and Ryan McMahon. So how are we feeling after that inning? A little bit better? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We have 16 votes in our active poll. If you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Cat's awfully quiet tonight. What are you guys thinking? Let me know. Let's talk some baseball. And the pitch is on the way, and this is line to left field. So Goldie leads the inning off with a single. I'm sorry to hear that, Jacob. Well, we'll keep your family in our thoughts and prayers. And the pitch is on the way. Curveball is in there for call. Strike one on Wells. Not understanding what you're saying, Jacob. This is the channel I have. DeGrom sets and fires, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-1 on Wells. DeGrom sets and fires and paints the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. Daniel, it should be in your upper right-hand corner above the chat. No. Hardcore Sports is an independent channel. They're just streaming our broadcast. And we have a super chat from Daniel. Most appreciated, brother. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined off of DeGrom. Berger is going to get the ball and step on first. Goldschmidt is going to move to second. Thank you for the super chat. It is most appreciated. And that one hit DeGrom in the back of the leg. And let's see, the Red Sox are leading the Tigers 8-2 in the bottom of the third, so they're hammering them. First pitch to McMahon is a changeup that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. McMahon is hitting .202 on the season, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a .585 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on again and missed. Count is now 0-2 on McMahon. DeGrom sets, pitch is on the way, and that changeup is fouled off down the first base line. Count is going to remain 0-2. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is in the dirt. Count is 1-2 on McMahon. I would anticipate that DeGrom is going to flash a fastball up high. And DeGrom sets and he fires, and the changeup is high and off the plate. Count is evened at deuces. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is foul down the third base line. Hey, Thomas, welcome to the stream. Appreciate your support tonight. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is hammered foul down the left field line. That's going to make the stands. So count is going to remain 2-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of the at-bat. DeGrom's pitch count is at 30 right now. DeGrom sets and he fires, and McMahon hammers this one to right field. And this one is going, and gone. That is a 2-run home run for McMahon. And the Yankees have tied this game at 3s. He threw a cement mixer curveball, and McMahon turned on that one. And for all you critics out there on Ryan McMahon, he's starting to turn the corner, baby. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And the first pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses. Count is 0-1. DeGrom sets and he fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is even at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined to center field. Carter is racing to the warning track, and he makes the play. So Caballero hit that one on the button. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. That humdinger came in at 97 miles an hour. Count is 1-1. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls this one straight back. Count is now 1-2 on Grishbaum. Day-o. All right, time to get nasty, baby. Yeah, Grisham steps back in the box, ready to put a charge into this ball. And the pitch is on the way, and he grounds this to the first baseman again. Berger is going to take it himself, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. That's going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees score 2 runs to tie this ball game up. So, Erod, you have a new lease on life, baby. Let's take advantage of it. Let's get nasty and play some baseball. He is still suffering from a contusion, John. Will be out for a couple of days. They're not going to IL him. And from our active scoreboard tonight, in the top of the fourth, Orioles lead the Marlins 5-4. In the top of the fifth, the Phillies lead the Athletics 1-0. In the top of the fourth, the Red Sox are hammering the Tigers 10-2. In the top of the fifth, the Jays and the Rays are locked up at deuces. Top of the fourth, the Twins have a 6-1 lead on the Nationals. As you know, heading to the top of the third, this game, Yankees and Rangers, is locked up at threes. In the top of the second, the Reds lead the Cubs 1-0. In the top of the second, the Royals have a 2-0 lead on the Guardians. And that is our active scoreboard for tonight at this moment. For those of you, if you haven't, please hit drop your vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Our goal for tonight is 30 likes in our live stream. We are currently at 13. So give a brother a little bit of help and hit that like button. The other goal we have is to get one more subscriber here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. We're at 699, looking for 700. So if you haven't, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. One and the same. QR code for The Ugly Truth is the upper right-hand corner. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy evening to support the stream. And Erod sets, and the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Peterson has a sac fly on the night. Rodriguez sets and fires, and that curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Rodriguez. He fills it cleanly and flips it to Goldie for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Durad. 1-for-1 on the night with an RBI. He hit a dying quail. Rodriguez is at 55 pitches on the night. Pitch count is extremely high after the first inning. And the first pitch is on the way. The curveball paints the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Erod sets and he fires, and that slider is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high and away. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose? Rodriguez sets and fires, and that curveball drops in low. Count is now full, 3-2. Keep wearing on your breaking stuff, guy. Fastball is just high for ball 4. Wells is challenging the call. And the Yankees are going to lose the challenge. The pitch missed, being a strike by 1/10 of an inch. So Duran is going to take his base at first. Coming up to bat is Jake Berger, 0 for 1 on the day. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Rodriguez sets and fires, and that pitch bounces in front of the plate. Count is 1-1. Berger reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Caballero. Caballero flips it to Chaz, and he relays to Goldie at first. So that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the top of the third. Coming up in the bottom of the third for the Yankees is going to be the captain, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, and Jason Dominguez. And in our active scoreboard, the bottom of the fourth, the Orioles lead the Marlins 5-4. In the bottom of the fifth, the Phillies lead the Athletics 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 10-2. Top of the fifth, the Blue Jays have taken the lead and lead the Rays 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, the Twins lead the Nationals 6-1. As you know, heading to the bottom of the third, we are locked up at threes here in the Yankees versus the Rangers. Top of the second, the Reds have a 1-0 lead on the Cubs. Top of the second, the Royals have a 2-0 lead on the Guardians. Coming up at 8:10, about 8 minutes from now, the Dodgers and Astros will get underway. So how we feeling after inning number 2 with young Elmer Rodriguez? We are at 18 votes in our active poll. So thank you for your participation and support. It is most appreciated. Judge is in the box. He is 1 for 1 with a double in the first inning. And the slider is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. DeGrom sets and fires, and the slider is swung on and missed again. Count is 0-2. And in true two-strike fashion, Judge is going to take time out. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball one. Count is 1-2. DeGrom sets and fires, and Judge swings over the top of that changeup for strike 3, and that is going to be the first out of the inning for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. DeGrom sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-0. DeGrom sets, and the next pitch is inside. Count is 2-0.
trying to get the little guy to eat.
And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is going to be 3-0 on Belly. DeGrom sets, and he fires, and the four-seamer is way down low, so that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Bellinger. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. He flew out in his first at-bat, a 1-pitch at-bat. So let's hope that Dominguez does something more than that. DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside of the strike zone with a slider. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is in the dirt. Count is evened at 1-1. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez swings and misses at the slider. Count is 1-2. DeGrom sets and fires, and that slider is down low. Count is evened at deuces. DeGrom is at 50 pitches on the night. DeGrom sets and fires, and this one is bounced to Duran. He is going to fire the Berger to get Dominguez out. Bellinger is going to advance to second. So the Yankees have a runner at second with 2 outs, and Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout under his belt. And DeGrom sets, pitch is on the way, and Jazz hammers this one foul. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is way up high. Count is 1-1 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz check swing line to Young, and that is going to be it. Do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. Coming up to bat in the top of the fourth is going to be Asuna, Jansen, and McCutcheon. 7, 8, 9. So how are we feeling about the game tonight, guys and gals out there in internet land? We have 14 likes out of the 30 that we hope to make. So if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 19 votes in the poll tonight. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Poll question is, tonight is Omar Rodriguez's debut in the Bronx. How many innings will he pitch tonight? We have 21% that say 3 innings, 53% that say 4, 26 that say 5 plus. Let me know what you think. Carlos Rodon is making his 3rd rehab start tonight. Most likely he will return to the major league lineup sometime after tonight. What do you think the corresponding move is going to be for the Yankees? And Rodriguez sets and he fires. The pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Osuna does not have an official at bat. He was hit by a pitch. And Erod sets and fires, and that pitch catches the outside corner. Count is 1-1. And Rodriguez sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Rodriguez sets and fires, and the sinker is up high and off the plate. Count is 3-2. Next pitch is grounded to McMahon. McMahon fields it cleanly and fires to Goldschmidt to record the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Danny Jansen, 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the slider is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Jansen. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to McMahon again. Fields it cleanly and fires across the diamond to Goldie for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the sinker catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Erod sets and fires, and the next pitch is lined just over the heads of Caballero. That is a base hit for McCutchen. Bellinger gets the ball in quickly, so that is a 2-out single. Coming up to bat is center fielder Evan Carter. 1 for 1 on the day with a double, a base on balls, and a run scored. And the pitch to Carter is on the way. This is tap to Rodriguez. He sets and fires to Goldschmidt for the third out of the inning. That is his third straight scoreless inning. And coming up in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Wells, and Ryan McMahon. The active scoreboard for tonight has the Orioles leading the Marlins 6-4 in the top of the fifth. The Phillies still lead the Athletics 1-0 in the bottom of the sixth. Red Sox are hammering the Tigers 10-2 in the top of the fifth. Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead on the Tampa Bay Rays in the top of the sixth. In the bottom of the fifth, the Twins lead the Nationals 6-1. As you know, heading to the bottom of the fourth, this game, Yankees and the Rangers, is locked up at 3s. In the top of the third, the Reds lead the Cubs 1-0. Royals have a 2-0 lead on the Guardians in the top of the third. And they are in the top of the fourth in Houston. Dodgers and Astros are locked up at 0s. And that is our current active scoreboard for the night. And thank you. We have 2 more votes in our active poll, so we are now at 21 votes. And we are at 15 votes or 15 likes, 15 short of our goal for tonight. Goal is 30. And Goldie leads off. And the first pitch is fouled into the second deck down the first base line. Count is 0-1. And Goldie fouls this one away. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie Smith swings at a slider off the plate. So he's going to go good morning, good afternoon, and good night. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. DeGrom sets. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is guide to center field. Carter is underneath it, and it's going to make the play. Another damn 1 pitch, 1 out. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 1 for 1 on the night with a home run in his first at bat, a 2-run dinger. DeGrom sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And DeGrom sets and he fires, and the fastball is a check swing foul. Count is 0-2. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-2 on McMahon. And DeGrom sets, and he fires that. That four-seamer is way up high, 98-mile-an-hour ball. Count is even at deuces. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the outside corner for call, strike 3. So McMahon is going to go down looking. That is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the fourth. Coming up in the top of the fifth is going to be Corey Seager, Josh Young, and Jock Peterson. For those of you who are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. There are QR codes in your upper left and right hand corners to help you out. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. We are at 699 subs on Yankees The Ugly Truth, looking at our next milestone of 700. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. Yeah, that's my bet too, Cruz. Welcome to the stream. I think he'll come back in this series. So, ding, ding, ding. We are at 17 likes, just 13 short of our goal for tonight. And we have 24 votes in our active poll. Hey, Saw, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is foul down the left field line by Seager. Seager is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk in the first inning and scored a run. No problem, Sean. And the pitch is on the way. The fastball just misses outside. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and Seager skies this to the left field. Bellinger is backing up and is going to make an over-the-shoulder catch on the warning track. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Josh Jug. Count is he is 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker inside. Count is 1-0. And Rodriguez sets, fires, and he paints the outside corner with another sinker. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the slider breaks hard off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Young. Rodriguez sets and fires. And this is a line drive to center field. It's going to drop in front of Grisham. So the Rangers are going to have a runner on with 1 out. Jock Peterson is coming up to bat. 0 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Rodriguez's pitch count is at 81. And the first pitch is on the way, and Peterson swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Middle end is Peterson's domain. Keep the balls off the plate and low, and he will not be good to go. And Rodriguez sets and Peterson swings at the changeup outside and off the plate. Count is 0-2. Rodriguez is going to set. Checks on the runner, and the pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Peterson. Looks like Brett Hedrick and Fernando Cruz are warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is on the way, and Peterson swings at the fastball off the plate. And he is going to be retired on strike. Grab some bench jock because you have been retired via the K. That is Rodriguez's second strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran, 1-for-1 on the night with a single and a base on balls, RBI. First pitch to Duran is a stinker right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And Rodriguez sets. He fires, and the pitch paints the outside corner for call, strike two. 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Duran is going to take time out. And Rodriguez sets and fires, and this pitch is bounced to Jazz. Jazz fills it in shallow right field, but is going to have no play. That's going to be a slow roller single. So the Rangers are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Jake Berger coming up to bat. He is 0-for-2 on the day. Duran grounded into a double play and a hit into a fielder's choice. The first pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-0. And Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Cruz sets. Checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker swung on and missed. Count is now 2-1 on Berger. Pitch is on the way, and it is called ball 3. I think that was a strike, but Wells is not going to challenge. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is now full 3-2. Rodriguez sets. fires, and the pitch is inside. That's going to be ball 4. And the Rangers are going to have the bases juiced. Boone is coming out, so this is going to be the last hitter for Rodriguez. And it looks like Hedrick is coming into the game. And we are going to end the poll. Rodriguez pitched 4 2/3 innings. In our active poll, 16% said 3, 36% said 5 plus, 48% said 4. So the 48% have it right. Brett Hedrick is coming in to relieve Rodriguez. Rodriguez threw 37 pitches in the first inning, walked a few batters, looked like shit. The rest of the game, he was economical with his pitches, looked good. And we have a new active poll up. To take a moment to drop your voice or vote, let your voice be heard. Sam Haggerty is coming in the game, and the first pitch is a fastball that is fouled straight back up. Count is 0-1. Hedrick sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Sorry to hear about your grandmother today, Clint. Hedrick sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled down the right field line. Count remains 0-2. Breaking down low. Breaking pitch down low, brother, and you will own him. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is swung on and missed. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the top of the 5th. Wow, it's like I'm a damn mind reader. Go figure. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the 5th is going to be Jose Caballero, Trent Grisham, and the captain, Aaron Judge. All right, we already have 5 votes in our active poll. Please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard, and your no, I'm not trolling Clint. Now, Clint, I dropped. I thought you were related to Jacob. I might be wrong on that one. For those of you that are here, if you could, please drop your vote in our second active poll of the night. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Our goal is 30 likes for this live stream. We are at 17. Anything that you can do would be most appreciated. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 699 subs. One short of our milestone. And the first pitch is on the way. Caballero swings over the top of the slider. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the fastball paints the outside corner. For call, strike 2. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way. It is tapped to Seager. Seager charges, feels it, and fires it. They say that Caballero is out. I don't think so. I think we're going to get a review on this one. They're going to take a look at this one. Oh. And they're not going to take a look. And the first pitch to Grisham is a curveball up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham skies this one to left field. Haggerty is under it and makes the play for the second out. Another damn one pitch, 1 out. DeGrom is at 68 pitches on the game. Next pitch is on the way, and the captain fouls this one off. All rise, the judges in the chambers. And DeGrom sets, fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Judge is 1 for 2 on the night, and the pitch is on the way, and the captain fouls the 99-mile-an-hour fastball straight back. Count is 1-2 on the captain. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to right field. And that is going to be foul. Oh, my gracious. Count is going to remain 1-2 on the captain. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is now evened at deuces. DeGrom sets and fires, and the captain cannot hold up on the slider, and he is rung up for the second time this evening. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the fifth. DeGrom has retired 8 in a row. Coming up to bat for the Rangers is Danny Jansen, Andrew McCutchen, and Evan Carter, 8, 9, and 1. Now the question is Hedrick coming out to pitch another inning? I will be back in just a half a click. So if you have not, please drop your vote in our active poll. There are 22 of you out there, and we only have 6 votes. And in our active scoreboard, the Orioles now lead the Marlins 7-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Phillies lead the Athletics 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox are leading the Tigers 10-3 in the bottom of the
Let's go Yankees.
7th. And my little man is here. Say it again so we can get a little bit more luck.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. All right. Is it bedtime?
Yes.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Have a good one, baby. And it looks like Hedrick is going to be out for his second inning of work. And the first pitch is a fastball off the plate. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Okay. Count is evened at 1-1. And Hedrick sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And AD, thank you so much. AD is gifted 5 memberships. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. So, most appreciated. Next pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is now full. Next pitch is on the way, and it paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 3. Well, with the exception of the first inning, Jonathan, he pitched fine. Overthrowing his fastball in the first inning, didn't have control of it. And our people receiving the gifted membership, Paranormal Funhouse, Billo, Graham Highlander, and the pitch is on the way. It is hit to center field. Grisham is charging, and he's going to make a running play for the second out. Graham Highlander, DJ TV, and Jose. GIZ, New York's finest. So thank AD for those gifted memberships. Carter is up to bat. I believe the same thing, Jonathan. I think he's a quality pitcher. He's just young. And the first pitch is a four-seamer that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Hedrick sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Hedrick sets and fires, and the slider is swung on and missed. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. Retired 1-2-3 by Hedrick. Hedrick has faced 4 batters and struck 3 of them out. Great relief appearance. So how are we feeling about this game now after the disastrous first inning we had? Rodriguez threw 37 pitches and gave up 3 runs, the only 3 runs he gave up. So he is not on the hook for the loss tonight. Hey, Jake, welcome to the stream. Yeah, in the first inning, he was definitely overthrown. He did not have control of that fastball. He plunked a batter with the four-seamer tonight. He will be fine. He's just young. Cruz's numbers tonight, or Rodriguez's numbers tonight, he went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He walked 4 batters, struck out 2. His ERA rose from a 4.50 to a 5.19. So it is what it is. You see these things with young pitchers. Yep, I'm not worried about it either. And the first pitch to Bellinger is down low. Count is 1-0. Bellinger is 1 for 1 on the day with a double, and they are challenging it, and it is overturned, and it is now strike 1. Count is 0-1. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside strike zone with a fastball. Call is 0-2 on Belly. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger grounds this one up the middle. And the second baseman is going to field it on the shortstop side, fire to first. And that is going to do it for Belly. That is 1 out. 9 straight hitters retired. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez grounds this one to Duran. He fires to Berger, and that is the second 1 pitch out for Dominguez tonight. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 2 on the night. And the first pitch to Jazz is a changeup in the dirt. Has Jazz doing the happy dance. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and it is hammered into right field. And this one is going, and gone. That is a 4-bagger for Jazz Chisholm, his 5th home run of the season, or 4th home run of the season. That went 413 feet at 110.9 miles an hour. And the Yankees take a 4-3 lead. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 on the night. And the first pitch to Goldie is fouled off. That was a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And the pitch is on the way. And it is fouled off. And DeGrom sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-2 on Goldie. And the next pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings at a slider off the plate for the third strike, and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top or bottom of the sixth, but not before the Yankees add a run via a Jazz Chisholm homer to take a 4-3 lead on the Rangers tonight. For those of you in our active poll, if you haven't, please take this opportunity to drop your answer, let your voice be heard, and your vote be counted. How many runs will the Yankees score this evening? So now we're at 4. We currently have 18 likes. Our goal is 30, so we're 12 down on our goal. If you could, hit the like button, share the channel out. And this broadcast is being streamed on Yankees The Ugly Truth, simulcast on the Hardcore Sports Network. So if you could, consider subscribing to Hardcore Sports and Yankees The Ugly Truth. The QR code in your upper left-hand corner is Hardcore Sports. In the right is the Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are at 699 subscribers. Our goal milestone is 700, so we're 1 down. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. And in our active scoreboard tonight, I started it, but I didn't finish it, so I'll start again. Orioles lead the Marlins 7-4 in the top of the 7th. Phillies now lead the Athletics 6-0 in the top of the 8th. Red Sox are beating the Tigers 10-3, bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays lead the Rays 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Twins lead the Nationals 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th. As you know, in this game, heading to the top of the 7th, Yankees lead the Rangers 4-3. In the top of the 5th, the Reds lead the Cubs 1-0. Royals lead the Guardians 4-3 in the top of the 5th. And in the bottom of the 3rd, the Astros lead the Dodgers 2-0. That is our active scoreboard for tonight. Tim Hill is coming up to pitch. First pitch to Seager is grounded to McMahon. McMahon fields it and fires across the diamond to Goldie to record the first out. 1 pitch and 1 out for Tim. Hill is the fire extinguisher for the Yankees. He comes in and shuts everything down. Coming up to bat is Josh Jung, 2 for 3 on the night with a pair of singles and a run scored. And Hill sets and fires, and the sinker is going to catch the bottom portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Hill sets, fires, and the sinker stays off the plate. Count evens up at 1-1. And Fernando Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. Hill sets and fires, and this one is hammered to right field. And that is going to go off the right field wall. Judge feels it on a hop, gets it in quickly, but holds Young to a single. And it looks like Kyle Higashioka is coming in to pinch hit for Jock Peterson. Higashioka is hitting 208 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and a 588 OPA. Former Yankee catcher. And Hill sets and fires, and the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Hill sets and fires, and this ball is looped into right field. Captain charges it. It fills it out a couple of hops. Runner is only going to be able to advance to second. So the Rangers have runners at first and second with 1 out. Ezekiel Duran is coming up to bat. He is 2 for 2 on the night with a base on balls. And it looks like Booney is coming out to take the ball from Tim. Looks like Fernando Cruz is coming in. How we feeling about the game? Guys and gals out there in internet land, chat is not very active tonight. We have our active poll. If you haven't dropped your vote, let your voice be heard. We are also still 12 likes down from our goal of 30. So anything you can do to help us reach our goal would be most appreciated. So, Sean, are you heading to work? For anybody who's interested in history, Sean Browning of the NY Yankee Mania has his own channel. It's called True Historians. He dropped a couple of pretty interesting shorts today. I recommend heading over to his channel and checking those shorts out. If you like what you see, I recommend subscribing to him too. Sean, if you could, drop the link to your channel. And the first pitch is out of the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Duran. And Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Duran Cruz sets. The splitter is in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Good pick by Wells. Next pitch is on the way, and that splitter is off the plate and in the dirt. Count is now evened at 2-2 on Duran. And Sean has dropped the link to his channel, so check it out. Cruz sets. He checks on the runner. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Cruz's splitter is working high order tonight. Coming up to bat is Jake Berger, 0 for 2 on the night with a base on balls. And it looks like the Rangers have 2 arms up in the pen. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Ed Cruz sets, checks on the runner at second. And the pitch is on the way, and the splitter is weakly fouled down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Splitter outside quarter, brother, and you owed him. It will be a K. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is popped up. McMahon is tracking it, and he is going to make the play on the infield dirt. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the top of the 7th. And we are going to the 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead the Rangers 4-3. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 7th is going to be Austin Wells, Ryan McMahon, and Jose Caballero. Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Artis is the military member of the day. He is United States Army, has served our country since 2003 and is still active duty. So thank you, sir, for your service to our country. And they are now singing God Bless America. And for those of you that haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. How many runs will the Yankees score this evening? To have your voice be heard and your vote be counted, let us know what you think. Currently, we are at 18 likes. Our goal for the night is 30 in this live stream. Please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 699 subs. Our next milestone is 700, so we are one away. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. And in our active scoreboard, the Orioles now lead the Marlins 7-6 in the bottom of the 7th. Phillies now have a 9-0 lead on the Athletics in the bottom of the 8th. In the bottom of the 8th, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 10-3. In the bottom of the 8th, the Rays now lead the Blue Jays 4-3. Bottom of the eighth, the Twins lead the Nationals 10-3. As you know, heading to the bottom of the seventh, the Yankees have a 4-3 lead on the Rangers. Reds lead the Cubs 1-0 in the top of the sixth. Astros lead the Dodgers 2-0 in the top of the fourth. And DeGrom is coming out to pitch the seventh. Wells is up to bat, and the first pitch is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is in there for call. Strike one. DeGrom sets, pitch is on the way, and Wells swings underneath the slider. Count is 1-2. And DeGrom sets, pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is evened at deuce on Wells. DeGrom is at 88 pitches on the night. And DeGrom sets, pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one straight back. Count is going to remain 2-2. DeGrom sets and fires and blows a fastball past Wells for the third strike. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2 on the night with a 2-run homer to tie this one up and a strikeout under his belt. First pitch is on the way, and he paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one on McMahon. And the pitch is on the way, and McMahon hits a line drive to left field. That's going to be Ryan's second hit of the night. Yankees have a runner on first with one out. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And DeGrom sets. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby has a check swing foul. Count is 0-1. Cabby is grounded out and lined out tonight in his 2 plate appearances. And it looks like there's going to be a pitch count violation on DeGrom. So the count is going to go to 1-1. Caballero steps back in the box. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero drops a bunt down. Young feels it, and Caballero is going to beat that one out. Berger did a great job of keeping that ball out of right field. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with one out. So it looks like that's going to be it for DeGrom. we have a home run. Yankees The Ugly Truth has achieved its milestone for night with our 700 subscriber. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Your support is most appreciated. And we also added 2 more likes, so we are at 20, 10 short of our goal for tonight. So thank you for trusting us. Your support is most appreciated. And it looks like Jalen Beeks is coming in to replace DeGrom. So we'll give DeGrom his departure song. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And see ya, Jacob. You're out of here. If you haven't, drop your like in our or your vote in our active poll. We have 10 votes currently. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as I mentioned before, we are still 10 likes short of our goal of 30. So if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And the first pitch from Beats to Grisham is a changeup in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Yankees have runners at first and second with 1 out. Grisham is 0 for 3 on the night. Beeks sets and fires, and this ball is driven into center field. And the play is going to be made on the warning track. McMahon is tagging and heads to third. So the Yankees have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And the captain is coming up to bat. And they are going to intentionally walk the captain. So the bases are now going to be juiced with Yankees and 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is 1 for 2 on the night with a double, which was 3 inches away from being a homer. And a base on balls. And the pitching coach is on the mound. That's right, Nancy. It's time to increase this lead. Bellinger is only 1 for 6 against Beeks with 2 strikeouts. Career. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. And that is going to bring 1 run in. Caballero is rounded third, heading home. And that is going to be a pair of RBIs for Bellinger. And Judge is going to hold at second. So the Yankees, actually, I think Judge is going to be at third. Bellinger is going to advance to second. So Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat. He's had 2 at-bats that he's seen 1 pitch, so let's hope a little bit of patience. He is batting from the right side. The first pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a lazy fly ball to center field. Carter is under it and makes the play, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees tack 2 runs on to have a 6-3 lead on the Rangers. Coming up to bat in the top of the 8th for the Rangers is going to be Sam Haggerty, Danny Jansen, and Andrew McCutcheon. Going to be 7, 8, 9 coming up in the order. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Actually, our active poll is about to become inactive because we have 6 runs. And we had 10 votes in our active poll. 50% thought 5 runs. 10% said 4. And 40% said 6+ runs. And we have 6 runs. So congratulations to the 40% that had faith in the Yankees and voted for the 6 runs. If you haven't. And Cruz sets and fires. The first pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Carter. Or Haggerty, excuse me. And Cruz sets and fires, and the splitter is down low. Count is 1-1. And Cruz sets, and he fires the fastball that paints the inside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Cruz sets, pitches all the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is evened at deuces. Cruz sets, and he fires, and the fastball is down low. Count is now full on Haggerty. Haggerty is 0-1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Pitches all the way, and this is slide to left field. Bellinger is closing and going to make a fine running catch. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Danny Jansen, 0-3 on the night with a strikeout. And Cruz sets. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball clips Jansen. The Jansen is going to head to first base. Coming up to bat is Andrew McCutcheon, 1-for-3 on the night with a single. And the pitch is on the way, and it bounces off of Wells's glove. And Jansen is going to advance to second on the pass ball. Count is 1-0. And Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fastball right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Cruz sets and fires, and the fastball is, wow, looked like it painted the bottom corner, but it is called ball two. Wells is not challenging, so count is 2-1. Looks like Bednar is heating up in the pen. Cruz sets and he fires, and that pitch is up high. Count is now 3-1. Cruz sets and McCutcheon hits a line drive into left field. Jansen is going to stop at third. So that is McCutcheon's second hit of the night. And they have runners at first and third with one out. Evan Carter coming up to bat. And Matt Blake is coming out to the mound. And Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is up high. Count is 1-0 on Carter. And Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the inside of the strike zone with a four-seamer. Count is 1-1. Cruz sets and fires, and the splitter is down low. Count is now 2-1. And Cruz sets, fires, and the fastball is down low. Count is 3-1. Cruz has definitely lost the strike zone. And Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is now full on Carter, 3-2. For those of you just hopping in the stream, from the top of the eighth, Yankees lead the Rangers 6-3. Runners at first and third with one out, and the pitch is on the way. It is off the plate, and that is going to be ball four on yet. That is going to do it for Cruz. It looks like Bednar is coming in the eighth. So they're going to ask Bednar to get 5 outs to close this one out. Corey Seager is going to be up against David Bednar. Bases are juiced full of Rangers with one out. Seager is 0 for 3 on the night. Well. Not what we expected to see out of Bednar after that stellar 7th inning that he pitched in. Well, 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 what are we going to see? David, this is what we need to see. Little Darth Vader. Well, well, well. Seager is walking up to the plate. And Bednar sets. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. 97-mile-an-hour fastball was swung on and missed. And Bednar sets and fires, and that fastball is up high. Count is 1-2 on Seager. He's flashed up high. Is he going to go with the fastball or drop a curve in? Bednar sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. So that is the second out of the inning. Rangers still have the bases juice. Coming up to bat is Josh Jung. Young has 3 for 4 on the night. And the pitch is on the way. The curveball is hammered foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is popped up to shallow right. Jazz is tracking it, and he's going to make the play on the grass. So the Rangers are going to leave the bases loaded, and the Yankees are still going to lead by 3. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th inning is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Paul Goldschmidt, and Austin Wells. So the Yankees avoid disaster in the top of the 8th. Houdini indeed, Sean. Houdini indeed. How we feeling about the game, chat? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 20 likes on the night, and our goal is 30. So we are 10 down on our goal with hopefully one inning left. John feels great. Any other comments out there? Guys and gals that are in the internet crew? Jazz is 1 for 3 on the night. He hit a solo shot home run. Tyler Alexander is now replacing Jalen Beeks, another left-handed pitcher. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Alexander sets, and he fires. The next pitch is down low. Well, that's great, Clint. Alexander sets and fires, and he paints the bottom of the strike zone with the sinker for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. Alexander sets and fires, and Jazz hits a high fly ball to center field. Carter is drifting, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3 on the night with a single and a pair of strikeouts, scored a run. And Paul tends to hit left-handed pitchers very well. Alexander sets and fires, and the sweeper catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right field. This one is going, and gone. That is a home run for Paul Goldschmidt, his second of the season. Yankees now lead 7-3. That one traveled 366 feet at 104.8 miles an hour. And coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout. The first pitch is a cutter in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Wells. Alexander sets and he fires, and the sweeper is driven to right field, and that is going to twist foul. Hey, Chef, welcome to the stream. Alexander sets, and the pitch is on the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Wells has a line out, fly out, and a strikeout to his credit tonight. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is evened at deuces. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one straight back. Count remains 2-2. For those of you who have just hopped in, if you haven't, please hit the like button. Share our channel out. We are at 20 likes. Our goal is 30 for tonight's live stream. The pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one down the first base line. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2 on Austin. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 4. So Wells is going to take his base. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. 2 for 3 on the night. Single home run and a pair of RBIs. Alexander sets. First pitch is on the way. And it is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. And Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. And the catcher is challenging the ball. And it is going to be overturned. That is a strike. So Texas has both of their challenges. Count is 0-2 on McMahon. Alexander sets and fires, and McMahon fouls the sweeper off. Count is going to remain at 0-2. And Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is fouled off down the third base side. Count remains 0-2 as we head to the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-2. Alexander sets and fires. This ball is guide to left field. Haggerty is back. It is going to be the play just short of the warning track. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 1 for 3 on the night. He reached on a bunt his last plate appearance. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Changeup broke out of the strike zone, and count is 0-1 on Cobby. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. It clips the catcher. Count is 0-2 on Cabby. Alexander sets. And there is a pickoff attempt to first. Alexander sets, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-2. And Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby fouls this one down the first base line. Count remains 1-2. Alexander sets. And there is a pickoff attempt at first. Second disengagement, and Wells is back in, standing up. And Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby fouls this one off. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the sixth pitch of the at-bat. And the runner goes, and this pitch is foul down the first base line. So the count remains 1-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of this at bat. Alexander sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is deep to right field. The catch at his back, and he is going to make the play on the warning track for the third out of the inning. But not before the Yankees tack another run on with a solo shot home run by Paul Goldschmidt. Going to the top of the ninth, the Yankees lead the Rangers 7-4. And we are going to do a quick scoreboard update. The Orioles are leading the Marlins 9-7 in the top of the ninth. Phillies beat the Athletics 9-1. Red Sox beat the Tigers 10-3. The Rays beat the Blue Jays 4-3. Twins beat the Nationals 11-3. As you know, we're heading to the top of the ninth. The Yankees have a 7-3 lead. Reds lead the Cubs 2-1 in the bottom of the seventh. Royals lead the Guardians 5-3 in the top of the ninth. And the Astros lead the Dodgers 2-0 in the bottom of the sixth. In the top of the first, the White Sox and Angels are at zeros. Top of the first, the Pirates and the Diamondbacks are at zeros. Top of the first, the Braves and the Mariners are at 0. And the last game on the slate, Padres and the Giants are in the top of the first, also at 0-0. For those of you that are here, Thanks, Kaz. Most appreciated. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Share the channel out. We are at 20 likes on the night. Our goal is 30, so we are 10 down with hopefully a half inning left to go. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy Tuesday night to listen to a little bit of baseball and support the stream. It is most definitely appreciated. Kyle Higashioka is coming up to bat. He is 1-for-1 on the date. And the first pitch for Bednar is a curveball in there for call. Strike one. And Bednar sets and fires, and that pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. And Bednar sets, fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Higashioka. And the next pitch is on the way, and the fastball just misses off the plate. Count is even at deuces. And Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled weakly down the third base line. Count remains at deuces. Bednar sets and fires, and he paints the heart of the strike zone for call. Strike three. Higgy, grab some bench, baby, because you're retired via the K. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran. And the first pitch is on the way. The fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. Duran is 2-for-3 on the night with a pair of singles, a base on balls, and an RBI. And the pitch is on the way. That fastball is up high. Count is 2-0 on Duran. Bednar sets and fires, and the curveball drops in the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on Duran. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering foul ball, and Goldschmidt is going to crash into the net, and the ball is going to hit the screen. So count is going to go to 2-2. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a fly ball to center field. And Grisham is going to chase it. It is going to go off the wall. And Duran is rounding second, heading to third. That is going to be a one-out triple for Duran. That is Duran's third hit of the night. So that is Duran's third hit of the night. Coming up to bat is Jake Berger, 0 for 3 on the night with a base on balls. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Berger. Bednar sets and fires, and the curveball is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way. It is bounced to Caballero. He is going to flip it to Goldie for the second out. Duran is going to score. So the Yankees now lead 7-4, 1 out away from the victory. And it looks like Fauché is coming into pinch hit for Haggerty. He is hitting 179 on the season. No home runs, 1 RBI. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. And Bednar sets, fires, and the curveball is just a bit low. Count is 1-1. Bednar sets, and he fires, and the curveball is low and off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Fauché. Q. And the pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. So the Rangers are down to their last strike. Bednar sets. This pitch is chopped to McMahon. He sets, fires, and Goldie scoops this one, and the Yankees win. The Yankees win 7-4. So this is 5 in a row for the Yankees. The Yankees pick up their 25th win of the night or the season. Yankees numbers for tonight are 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. The Rangers numbers are 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. So the Yankees have taken the opener of this game or of this series. The winner for tonight's game is going to be Brent Hedrick, 2-0 with a 1.47 ERA. Loser is going to be Jacob deGrom, 2-2 with a 3.11 ERA. David Bednar is going to get his 10th save in 11 attempts. Before I shut the stream down, if you could please hit the like button, share the channel out. I will be back as far as programming notes tomorrow to call game 2 of the Rangers versus the Yankees. Game time should be 7 o'clock. So please hop in, listen to a little bit of baseball, drop a comment, and I will end in my usual way with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.